Hi guys, my name is Kaikeya and I'm a Career Edge Consulting Cohort Fellow 2023. The cohort was a 2.5 month long program which began in Jan and continued till March. So I'm here to provide my experience of this program. So a brief background about myself. I'm a BTech graduate from IP University and my core skills include strategic communications, public relations, business development and brokering strategic partnerships. Currently, I'm employed as a business development executive in BotLab Dynamics, a drone startup working on Swarm Tech for the Indian Defence Forces. So, management consulting basically has been a field that has been very closely aligned with my interests, meeting new people and solving critical problems in real life. So, I approached Sarthak on LinkedIn and we had a conversation about how consulting cohort can basically help me pivot into this industry. The cohort itself is very diverse and eclectic. You get to meet people from a variety of backgrounds: army, navy, medical professionals, techies, government, PSUs, bankers, you name it. And the best thing is that you get to grow your professional network as well because you are in direct contact with all the fellows from your cohort. So now we'll break the program down into multiple pillars and how each one helps a candidate eventually. For those who don't know, consulting is not your typical job affair and needs dedicated preparation to crack basically. Right from how your CV looks to how your interview is conducted. And this is something that was very new for me also. So first pillar that I would like to mention is the career in consulting pillar. We are provided with a 30,000 feet view of how a career in consulting looks like and what are the typical day-to-day workings of a real management consultant. And one thing that I would like to mention here is the information that is provided is only as good as your source, and the sources that are provided in this cohort are all real consultants, people who are actually working in industries and have worked really hard to basically enter this field. So the next pillar is CV making, where we learned about RAC framework, something that was unknown to me. The full form of the framework is Result Action Context Framework, and it needs to be incorporated into every aspect of your CV if you want to be shortlisted for the interview. Then came preparing for guesstimates, which are open-ended questions basically, and a consultant has to arrive at a logical and a rational answer rooted in data and using analytical skills basically. Next thing that we learned about was the case solving sessions, and that happened through live sessions. Basically all the sessions that are conducted here are done under the guidance of different mentors, and mentors are again people who are consultants actually working in different firms. So that is the best thing that was part of being part of this cohort basically, and it helped us a lot gaining real insight into how career and life of management consultant actually looks like. So finally we learned about life in consulting and real life interviewer interviewee case solving interview flow basically, where the questions were asked by the interviewer and the interviewee assessed what the business problem was at hand and provided solutions going through a series of processes rooted into different types of frameworks which are incorporated, and those are taught as well. For example, some questions about business problems can include decline in sales or profits are down, things like that, and approaches are provided as to how consultant basically solve these problems in real life. So that was one thing that was very unique and helped me a lot. And while all this is happening, basically we are put into groups of 4 to 5 people and made to solve real life business problem. So this is a very unique opportunity and provides a very different flavor to the cohort as you learn about consulting on the job. So after a period of 2.5 months, I have a very accurate idea as to how I can pivot into consulting, and it was possible because I chose to join Career Edge. So a huge shout out to Sarthak and his team at Career Edge.